I can't even tell who this is for.
No, like, but that's what I say.
Is it for me?
I know, but I always say
haters?
that. I'm like, for what? Like, for what are you doing all this? Like, for what? What do you get out of it? Okay, we're back to Dreamcatcher.
Yes, and I already saw like a little snippet of a screenshot, and I'm already like, ah!
Why? We like them a lot.
I do.
And I really think it's because musically, I like, you know, I'm more of the music. You always like the visuals. We both like both, but
what's so funny?
They put it all together so well. What's
so funny is that vision-wise, you know, my vision is not the strongest, but I love visuals. Hearing-wise, her hearing is not the strongest.
Yeah, I'm half deaf.
But she can hear sounds that I'm like, I didn't hear that. Oh, let me go back and look at that.
It is really funny.
Yeah.
And I don't always hear lyrics correctly because I'm half deaf. So, like, unless I have headphones in, sometimes I mishear lyrics. But sound, like music, I hear. Like, I can hear instruments and background vocals and things.
And I'm always like, I didn't hear that.
I don't know why that is, but I've always been like that.
And then when we're watching shows, there's things that I noticed that she was like, I didn't notice that. And I'm like, oh, yeah. So
it is funny.
I always think that's... My sister's like that as well. So
we overcompensate for what I guess we don't...
We do.
The weakness in the sense. That's
all weird. I can say is, hey, everyone. How are you doing?
We got all over the place. So this is the first in the series. We watched the middle. We watched Boca.
Okay.
This is Scream. This is the first video of the series. And the next time we'll watch the last video of the series, which is called Odd Eye.
This is pretty
We've loved everything Dreamcatcher we've watched. If you haven't seen our other Dreamcatcher reactions, please go watch them. We have Deja Vu and Boca. I'm sure we're gonna love this. I'm excited.
I'm already in love.
Let me get subtitles up. I love that they give subtitles in 8 billion languages. Also, side note.
Beautiful. Yeah. This tree is pretty.
One day, suddenly, the light did not come. People forgot how to say good things. True, though.
Did you see me? I was like, true. Yes, very, very true.
And I know a lot of people have put in the comments that this trilogy is about like online hate and just like, you know, if you don't have something nice to say, like you don't need to say everything, right? Like, which you and I talk a lot about. So
we do, and it's been a center of a lot of conversations that I've had this week in regards to people feeling as though, like, to me, opinions are good. But your opinion doesn't have to be truth, or it doesn't have to
opinion is not truth.
Right.
Like, it literally is not truth.
But the way people feel now is that their opinion is truth. And it's just like, no, that's just how you see it. That's how you feel about it.
I think people also feel like if someone has an opposite opinion, that means they're like
hating and don't
enemies.
Like them. Yeah.
Like, we don't agree on things all the time. We are very good friends. This is one of my best friends. It is very often that we do not have the same opinion on stuff, right? Like, it is okay to have different opinions.
And you should have.
And it can be on big topics, too, right? Like, we don't agree on religious things. That's a big topic for a lot of people, right? We can still be friends.
Right.
Like,
and have serious debates.
Conversations about it.
Where we are not calling each other names.
No.
And we're not, like, going on, like, no talking sessions for, like, I'm not talking to you.
There's very much a difference between, like, debating your opinion or your argument for whatever you believe or whatever, and, like, being just mean. To be mean.
It's a lot of mean people out
which is just sad. Because I get sad for mean people. Because to me, like, if you're walking around with that meanness in you, something's wrong. You're not okay.
Yeah.
Like, so for me, I think because as I've gotten older, what I've figured out is people who are mean, like, I don't take that personal. To me, like, I look at them and I'm like, I'm sorry for whoever hurt you. Like, I'm sorry that you are not okay. But, like, that doesn't mean I have to not be okay, right? Like, that doesn't mean I have to then go be mean, right? Like,
so then I wondered then where this, like, storyline came from. Was it something that triggered
Someone put in the comments, yes, like they were getting online hate, or one of their members was getting online hate.
Thank you for hugging her. And
so I think, like, making music based off of it is cool that they like took that and turned it into
a whole
their
trilogy.
art,
Starting with Scream, because the Boca
one,
word
Scream is interesting too. I'm wondering what's going to happen here.
Very excited.
All right.
They always give us great content.
I know they do. I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm excited for rock vibes always.
With the birds. Look at this. And then I like how it always just trends. Look at this already. Freaking this purple hair.
She sounds amazing. It's all.
And of course, what we start off, I start off with the visuals. You start off with she sounds amazing. I'm like, look at this purple hair.
She sounds amazing.
This purple and gold. Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's fire.
My covered eyes are stained with blood. Oh. I know, right? There we go.
All right, I'm on the visuals because the visuals are meaning things to me here.
The play on colors.
Bare feet in the black coat. Oh, and yeah, I don't know. I gotta like get it together in my head, but it's the words and what they're wearing.
Yeah, for me, it's the lyrics. Like, although everyone throws stones at me, and I think this is something that you and I have been talking about a lot in regards to a lot of the scandals that have been popping up. You know, because we don't live in South Korea, we try not to comment on it because we just don't understand. You know, just
some of the controversy,
right? But like this being brought up, although everyone throws stones at me, and it's just like, at the end of the day, we're all human beings and we all have flaws. No one's perfect. So we're going to make mistakes, several a day. Everyone does.
Many in a lifetime.
Yeah, everyone does. You know, whether they're what we may call small mistakes, whether we may call big mistakes, some things that we have to wonder, think about, is that sometimes what we think may be small may be huge to somebody else.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes what is huge to somebody else, may be small to other people. So you just got to understand that no matter what, flaws are flaws, mistakes are mistakes. And when people get hurt.
And you're not making anything better by like exacerbating someone's mistake with more hate.
Right.
Like that's not fixing. I talk about this. I won't go do a South Korean example. I'll do an American example. I talk about this with Britney Spears. Everyone thinks they're protecting Britney Spears right now by and I can say this because I lived through Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears.
Right.
Like I was a Britney Spears fan. I was a teenager at the time. I know all the things, right?
Right.
Everybody's acting like we're protecting Britney by trying to get her away from her evil dad and evil Justin Timberlake who blah, 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 blah. Like, all you're doing is bringing up the worst trauma of her life. Like,
for her to relive it all over
you
again.
are making Britney Spears relive the worst point in her life.
And
en masse.
And her children. Her children now have to
watch it. Like, I need you to stop. If Britney wants to start fighting battles from the past, cool, let Britney fight them. She has openly said she's cried recently watching like these documentaries about saving her and helping her and whatever. Like, you're not helping her. You're hurting her.
Right.
And the same thing is true when these people get in these scandals and everyone online talks about it and you think you're helping a victim or you know what it does? It calls more attention to this really horrible thing that happened to someone. And like, healing. Be careful.
Right.
Like, just be careful. If a victim wants to speak out, cool. Let them fight their battle. Support them, and if you can, in a way that maybe doesn't hurt other people, and like keep it moving. Like, people think they're helping. I don't think you're helping. Yeah, like exactly. That's just how I feel.
And I feel as though things are more exacerbated now because of the fact that media coverage is so much more prominent than it was.
Yeah.
Back in the day, like there's always been scandals. There's always been things that happen, but it's to the global, effect that it's having now. It's like when you're in school and you're being bullied, you're pretty much just dealing with that community within your school. But like now it's to the point where you're not just dealing with the bullying on that level of, your state, your country, but now you got to deal with what the world is saying. And that's like, that's not healing. It's not
you can't healing anyone.
You can't heal from that.
It's weird, we should keep watching it.
I can't escape.
Yep.
Wow.
Big facts.
Wow. Who is this for?
Oh, it's everything we're saying. Like, who are you doing this for?
This right here? Ah.
There's that rap.
Yep. Yes, I like how they keep going.
I love Dreamcatcher.
Yes. And that's what you want to do, is scream.
You do.
But what if you're in a situation where you cannot even scream? Like, you got to hold all of that in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. These words. I'm having trouble watching the video because the words are so good.
Wait, go back.
No, I know.
Did you see that?
I know.
Oh my God.
I know.
Oh, wait, stop right there. Even though I swallow my burning thirst, hypocrisy is all my fault.
It's fire.
Wow. Words like a sharp blade. Wow. This video, this song.
Yeah,
right?
It's the song. The lyrics are because really amazing.
And the reason why first of all, you see, we just took like 5-6 minutes just to have a whole conversation. I don't know if it's going to stay in.
I don't know either,
but like legit, everything that they're saying in the lyrics, we literally have had these conversations almost like for the past month. Everything that they've said in this song, we have said in conversations for the past month.
And that's why it's hitting us so hard, I think, because it's so true. I mean, it's just so true. We just talked about it, so we should talk about it.
I can't even tell who this is for.
No, but that's what I say.
Is it for me?
I know, but
is it
always
for the
say
haters?
that. I'm like, for what? Like, for what are you doing all this? Like, for what? What do you get out of it? You know, someone taught me in my 20s, a really good friend of mine taught me when I would want to like go complain about something at my job. Like, I would want to go complain to my boss and she'd go, okay, what do you want to get out of it? Like, what do you want to get out of it? Because you're going to go complain. Okay, you can go complain, you can go advocate, you can go speak up. What do you want to get out of it? Yeah. Because based on what you want to get out of it, that's how you need to bring the energy, right?
Right.
Like if you're just going to complain, you're not getting anything out of it. What's the point?
And that's one of my best friend always says that. So it's like,
what for? Yeah. Who's this for? What for?
My best friend always says that. What's your motivation? Like, in everything that you do, what's your motivation for that? So if you're complaining, what's your motivation for complaining?
For what?
Are you venting? Then you can vent to me. Or is it because you want to be solution oriented and this is what you're going to... Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that. Look at this gem here. What is that? Look at this. Looking like the Matrix. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh my God, this is so gorgeous.
I mean, come on.
Girls, get it, girls. Oh, that right there. This breakdown right here is so freaking hot.
It's amazing. We love them. We're in love.
This sword.
I have goosebumps.
Yeah, this is... And then Boca came right after, so that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. This is... Wow. Wow.
Thank you for introducing us to Dreamcatcher.
Wow.
That was amazing and hits so hard right now.
And I don't think that we've ever watched a video of theirs, because their videos are always like under 4 minutes. where we did not like
take a long time
because the discussions that come from their videos, it's like thought-provoking, like real life conversations. Like this is crazy.
Yep.
Wow. And kudos to them for having the courage to like make this song
and be different. Like they're so different. I love it.
Yeah.
Seriously, yes, thank you so much. We appreciate your introduction to them because we will be doing more.